Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. This one is going to be a little bit different because I am traveling. I am currently in my hotel room in Lisbon. I probably spend an hour moving things around here so that we can get this kind of nice, colorful background. I'm also doing my best to cover all the sockets behind me that really bother me with my knee. And yeah, even though it's a kind of a different thing, I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Right now is around 10 a.m. and I'm still before my morning coffee, so I want to go out and fix that, and I hope to take you with me. Don't get surprised if I'm wearing different clothes because maybe I will change. I'm very confused about the weather. I came here from Amsterdam where it's just full on winter now. Here it's pretty warm. The sky is beautiful. It's just pure blue. And when I look to the street, I see people wearing all sorts of stuff. There is people wearing puffer jackets and people wearing flip-flops and shorts. And so I am just very scared of getting cold. So yesterday, because we've been here for 2 days now, yesterday I went out and I was carrying a bag with extra jackets. And basically as we walked, I was just shedding layers and just putting them in the bag. But fortunately for now, it's really beautiful. It's really great. And I hope you're going to keep me company. We will go to some places that I love and I always go to. And I also hope that we will discover some new spots together. I actually wanted to ask you for advice when it comes to packing because I am really bad at it. I normally say I have a system, and I do have a system. What happens is that my system is really bad and it doesn't work. How do you guys make a suitcase? How do you pack for a trip? Because I usually try to get a little bit of everything so that I'm covered in the case when it's supposed to be very warm, in the case when it might rain, when it might be really cold. I really admire people who feel comfortable to underpack because it is true that to most places that you go to, you can just go out and get whatever you need. The thing is just, I don't want to make the trip about shopping because it's not always what I want to do. And I don't want to make it my priority. And I don't want to be running around the city or a place looking for a sweater when I'm cold instead of just, enjoying it. This time I took like 5 jackets. Don't even ask me why. I don't know. I was just so scared of getting cold that I just said it's better to be safe than sorry. So yeah, let me know, what is your secret? How do you do it? How do you pack? Do you underpack? Do you overpack? Do you just, what do you do? Hola, Perry. Hola. This is my, I think, sixth time in Lisbon. There's always some reason that I end up here every year, which I'm really not complaining about. And so I feel like I know the city pretty well, especially all the tourist places. So that takes a lot of pressure off. And I feel like I can enjoy the city and all the stuff at a bit more leisurely pace, maybe. There's still a lot of places that I haven't been to and I haven't seen, but it definitely takes away all this pressure that there's so much to see and so little time to do so. Being in a rush is so not my thing. I'm just very happy I can relax and enjoy for a bit. I don't know if you are subscribed or if you read my, well, let's call it a newsletter, just for the lack of a better word. But okay, I have to move because my back is killing me. Basically, I write and share with you guys those publications. When I have everything under control, they come out once a month. And when the work takes over or I just don't feel like it, they become a bit less frequent. I share a lot of stuff about freelance work and life, sometimes resources, sometimes I share just things I like, things I think might be interesting or helpful to you, or just some thoughts or experiences that I think might be of use to you as a community of freelance artists and illustrators. But in my last one, I shared with you that all the few times that I traveled this year, it was with my laptop and with my tablet, and it was working, because that's just how very often our work, our freelance illustration work, gets to be. Sometimes there are just projects that are too awesome to refuse. Very often it happens that the project moves or something else happens. In any case, I just realized that out of all the travels this year, all were kind of work trips, because on each one of them I brought my tablet and my laptop with me. I had to work to meet some deadlines, to stay connected with the clients because I was in the middle of projects. I don't mind it at all. And I'm really grateful that my job allows me and gives me that freedom to be able to work remotely, to be able to travel while I am completing the project. So that's something that's really great and a big plus. I made myself coffee. It's black, just like the sky behind my window, because I'm back in Amsterdam. Some things didn't go as planned because my original plan, my original idea for this video was to film it all in Lisbon from the beginning till the end. But I kind of miscalculated some things. I had this idea coded in my head, I don't know why, that we were leaving Lisbon at some very human appropriate hour, and I would have like first part of the day completely to myself, and I would be just, it would be totally okay to film and end this video nicely. But at the end resulted that our flight was at 8 a.m. Long story short, I couldn't film the closure of this video in Lisbon just as I wanted, so right now we are in my kitchen. I had a very nice time. It really flew by, and you'll see in the video that at the beginning it was really warm, there was a lot of sun, and it was really beautiful and really pretty. There were people on the beach sunbathing, and at the end of my stay it was kind of gloomy and a little bit more chilly, but it was still nice. I actually wanted to show you a couple of things that I got in Lisbon. So every time I am in Lisbon, I go to this store that has discontinued tiles. And this time I wanted to visit this store that I hadn't been to before, but I knew them from their tiles that are kind of glued all around all parts of the city. And so I got this one, which I think is beautiful. Take a look. I also went into quite some bookstores. I was looking for this book, but I couldn't find it all. I grabbed this one. Actually, this book, everybody who read it said it's a masterpiece, and I really wanted to read it. Instead, I got this one. I have a few books in Portuguese, and I just think that maybe reading them in the original language will help me a bit with my Portuguese. That's not the best yet. Next thing is, those are business cards from several restaurants. You see, I mean, you put dogs on anything and I'm there for it. This is a pretty cute thing. We found it on our last day while we're just walking around with no plan. Okay, and last but not least, every time I go to Lisbon, I bring back some tableware. There's this one store that I always go to and I always get something from them. And it's all handmade and it's very reasonably priced. So it's just very hard to resist. Funny and curvy and blobby looking, uncontrolled splashes of paint. I wanted to share with you a fun fact. I don't know if this is really interesting to you, but when I filmed the introduction to this video in my hotel room, I put the garbage bin upside down and I placed a couple of notebooks and laptop and some books and things that I found around to even out the camera and kind of keep it on a nice level. And right now when I'm in my kitchen and I'm at my kitchen table, my camera is standing on 2 containers of Chinese food. Because when we got back, we didn't have any food in the fridge, obviously, and so we ordered takeaway, we ordered Chinese, and right now my camera is just standing on top of 2 containers filled with rice and tofu and vegetables. This is just the reality of filming and making videos for YouTube while not being a professional filmmaker, but an illustrator. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment because I love reading you, and I see you in the next one. Bye!